And good evening, everyone, from New York, and the start of the Eastern Conference Finals, with history draped all over this matchup.
The NBA's penultimate playoff round returns to the world's most famous arena for the first time since the year 2000.
The New York Knicks welcome the Indiana Pacers for Game 1 of this best-of-7 series.
And it's Nembhard on top with a three. And this team has been shooting lights out in these playoffs. Oh, what a pass inside. Bridges came on top. Hart fed him well. Halliburton off to Turner. This is over Towns, who closes, and two quick ones for Indiana. The Knicks haven't been here in 25 years. Brunson will wheel in and fade away. It's Nesmith. This is over Anunoby. And what a start for Indiana, 3 of 3.
Hard defended by Nembhard on the right wing. To Towns up top. Now to the right wing. He'll launch his three. It's good over Turner. We're tied at 7. There should be a lot more room for Cat on the perimeter in this series.
Halliburton knifing his way inside. Got it.
Almost 3 minutes gone. First quarter, Indiana leads 9-7. Halliburton to the top of the circle. Turner from there.
And a 20-footer is down and perfect shooting all the way around. Hart bobbles it. Drives. Gets it to go.
Indiana 11, New York 9. Both teams extremely efficient offensively to start the game. As Nesmith launches from the left edge, and the Pacers now have scored on every possession. Nesmith with a three.
Towns aggressively inside. Halliburton's got it. Released by Siakam. Galloping the other way. And now the start, with all 5 Indiana players having scored.
Every Pacer starter has scored. They're 7 of 7 as a team. Towns drops up on the right side block, and he hits a tough bank shot over Turner. Back to a 5-point game, 4 minutes in.
Another hit and flawless play. Shooting by the Indiana Pacers. 8 of 8 on their start in a 7-point lead. It's a turnover for Indiana. Towns open. Another three. Got it! Indiana has started 8 of 8. The Knicks have started 6 of 10. Wheeling inside, Halliburton to Turner, right inside and over Towns.
Brunson across midcourt, hounded by Nesmith. He'll take him to the right wing. Fake the handoff, drives baseline, shoved him out of the way, and scores easily. Brunson muscled his way to the cup.
It's Brunson carving his way inside.
He has the best footwork probably of any guard in our game.
Little teardrop will go right there for Halliburton. Towns, the cutting, Bridges. This is over Siakam. The shooting is off the charts. There's a three from Turner. Got it! And he has been shooting lights out from 3. Cutting hard, Bridges. And now McConnell back on Brunson, who fires. Robinson tries to rip it away, and he does. In the corner, McBride.
Again, the Mitchell-Robinson effect.
Hart. 3. The Knicks are 12 of 20 shooting. Bridges, what pace to this game. Robinson from Brunson. Robinson is impacting this game on both ends of the floor. Brunson will chip his way and drive and thrust. The first quarter has come to a close. A 14-5 run for the Knicks to close the first. Anunoby with the ball, sets, it's a 3. McConnell goes hard at Payne. Finds a gap and gets it to go. McConnell knocked away inside. Bridges with the long reach. McCall knocks it away. McBride will drive. And they swing it around. Payne with a 3. Stan, there they go, Stan. Towns is at a 3. Driving here hard.
Towns left wing, pump faking to drive across the paint. Got hammered by Turner. No call. He scored anyway. Tough right-hand layup. Knicks by 1.
Bridges tries to untangle himself. Payne, a 3. He's hit 2. He hasn't done this since game 1 of the first round against the Pistons on this floor. My goodness. Karl Anthony Towns. That's a 3.
In front of the Pacer bench. And he gives James Johnson a pat on the belly as he's given the Knicks an 8-point lead.
And here comes a nice 3 outside. Aaron Nesmith, they needed that triple. Cross court. Hart drives hard to the hole.
Josh Hart bodies up Nesmith, hits a tough layup from the right side of the paint. 7-point Knick lead.
Nembhard again. He'll go into Bridges. Knocked away. Bridges with great defense inside that long reach there. Halliburton will spin and fire over Bridges. Tyrese Halliburton, 6 for him in the playoffs, averaging 17. On the fly, Halliburton makes a go. Great touch. 3, Halliburton, good.
Again, Karl Anthony Towns is in drop coverage on these pick and rolls with Halliburton.
Oh! That'll count. Brunson careening off bodies.
And more importantly, that's number 3, I believe, on Aaron Neesmith.
Look away, pass, Halliburton, Siakam. Rebound, Halliburton, here's a 3, straight away. Halliburton knocks it down.
The clock winds down, heading to halftime. Brunson crosses Siakam down the lane.
Barging into the paint, Brunson. Half is over. Knicks by 7, ending on a 9-3 run. And they ended the first quarter on a 14-5 run. Brunson driving right inside with a bump and a feed. Oh, nice feed by Anunoby. And the Knicks have their biggest lead tonight. Halliburton on top, drives into Towns. Pretty scoop and give him 16. Brunson will barrel his way to the rack and take it in off the glass. Both teams shooting 52% steal. It was deflected and picked up by Halliburton, who puts on the brakes, and Turner's free. Lasers one inside, and Siakam will finish. New York timeout. Bridges drives, finger roll is in. Puts it up and in, sneaking for 2. Shot clock at 4. Good cut, good drive, good shot. Brunson.
Just saw a master class right there by Brunson.
Knicks by 7, approaching the midway point in the third quarter.
Acrobatic move right there.
And touche for Tyrese Halliburton.
Right.
He does the absolute same to Karl Anthony Towns.
Halliburton flies inside, kicks it in the corner. Oh, knocked away, Anunoby. Picked up Toppin. Oh, and a pirouette for 2.
Man, what an outstanding defensive play by OG.
Wheeling inside Brunson with the bump in the mouth, winning a foul.
They're going to count it?
Brunson got it.
Let's see if Halliburton can get around Robinson.
They love him on the perimeter. He played this way against Boston. 3 Halliburton. Wow. Oh, what a stroke. He's got 23. Brunson.
And he makes them pay.
McConnell flies to the rack. Third quarter in the books with the New York Knicks up by 3. Brunson into traffic, and a general shot will go through, and the Knicks expand their lead to 3.
Same play for Brunson. Dribbles across the paint this time. Lefty scoop shot is good. They do not have an answer for Jalen Brunson. Knicks by 3. Leaving McConnell alone on the perimeter. Not a confident three-point shooter. He'll drive baseline on Brunson. Stops underneath the hoop and draws the 5th foul on the Knicks captain. I had just said that the Pacers do not have an answer for Jalen Brunson. Well, they found one. Get him in foul trouble. And now Josh Hart will come into the game.
Anunoby puts up a 3. Got it!
Anunoby posting Mathurin, far side block, faces up, 1 dribble, half spin, backs him down again. Tough bank shot goes for OG. He's got 5 unanswered points. Rick Carlisle calls timeout.
From Siakam, and he tried to go inside and pile drive. Knocked away. McBride got a hand up there. Well defended by the Knicks. Towns 3 off foul. Neesmith.
Towns gets all 3. A 10-0 Knick run, and they've done it in 81 seconds.
Towns underneath, fumbled it, reels it in, got it to go! And the Knicks have their biggest lead tonight in game 1. Siakam hard to the rack and into Towns. Knocked away by Karl Anthony Towns. Shot clock at 4. Down goes Siakam. Nimhard, shot, no. Rebound, Hart, bodies down. Hart the other way. They got Anunoby, who will drive and put it down.
Rick Carlisle needs timeout. It's 108-92 New York. They've got a 16-point lead with 7:22 to go.
Towns got a screen from Robinson.
Well, you knew he wasn't going to miss 2 in a row.
Nope. Andrew Nimhard bumping into McBride, and the 16-footer is down. It's Siakam with the spinning shot.
Inbound to Bridges, far side mid-range, backing down Shepherd into the middle of the paint, pull-up jump shot off the front rim and in. What a night for Mikal Bridges, 8 of 16. He's got 16 points.
Neesmith hits the 3. Anunoby launches a 3. Towns got it. Oh, look at his hack. He goes right into Bryant. He goes inside and got it to go. Just a beast. 30 points.
Neesmith steps back for a left wing 3. Got it over Towns, who's talking to himself back down the floor.
Free Brunson. New York is 11 of 29 shooting threes, about 38%. Halliburton, his 3 is good. Halliburton with 27 the other way with a screen from Shepherd. He'll roll and he'll find the defensive Hart. Neesmith 3, good, got it. That makes it an 8-point game with 2 minutes to go. Shot clock at 7. Brunson with it. He'll make a move. Fly inside. And a big basket for Brunson.
And the Knicks take a 9-point lead with a minute to go.
Neesmith 3. Good. Good, another one from outside. And now it is a 6-point game again. Towns, Bridges, Towns to the hole.
123-115 New York, 39 seconds left.
Smith again, 3, got it! He's a flamethrower. 5-point game, timeout taken. 34 seconds to go. Inside, Anunoby bobbled the ball.
Due to the imminent possession going to Indiana, it's Indiana basketball, sideline out of bounds.
And they're down by 5 with a half minute to go. Nesmith, it's a 3.
Nesmith left wing, sidestep 3 over Hart.
It's a 2-point game.
Oh my
it's
goodness.
a 2-point game with 22 seconds to go.
Aaron Nesmith has 6 3-pointers in the fourth quarter, and he's made it a 2-point game.
Clock is ticking. There's a Toppin foul on Towns.
With the second free throw. Back rim. Pacers still alive. Timeout Rick Carlisle. 3-point Nick lead. 13.9 to go.
Nembhard, Nesmith.
They're going to call it on the floor.
1-point game, Hart to inbound. Brunson's got it. Oh, throws it away, but picked up right there. Anunoby, and quickly fouled by Siakam. And a missed free throw right there. 2-point game.
Knowing the Pacers, they'll probably go for the 3 in the win. Halliburton with 5 across midcourt left to right. Right wing crosses over Bridges in the lane.
He'll backpedal a 3 for the win. And no! He got it!
Oh, at the buzzer! Halliburton makes it 125-125, and we have overtime.
And he tried to give your choke sign to the Knicks, and the game's not over.
Wow! And we're tied at 125 going to overtime.
This place is absolutely stunned.
Towns and Turner. Good looking shot. Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson, Towns, hard underneath Anunoby. Got it to go. 4-point New York lead. Nembhard, 3, corner, good.
Huge 3.
It's Nembhard. Brunson right there playing with 5 fouls.
And that's why he just has to get out the way. Smart move there by Nembhard.
Brunson trying to dance and shed the defense. Tethered on him is the defender right there. Aaron Nesmith with a whistle and foul as he was driving. And Brunson again. It's Halliburton. And Bridges goes out on him. Toppin setting a screen, flying inside to the hole. It's Halliburton.
We are seeing some absolutely special plays here at the rim.
Nice ball rotation. Halliburton fakes. This is a 3. Oh, and slammed in by Toppin. 1-point Indiana lead. Here's Brunson. He's 1 of 5 from 3 tonight. Makes a move, makes a fake, splits the D, and gets it to go.
He is so good.
Wow. Knicks by 1. Halliburton with the ball. There's the screen. Now the switch. Inside. That's for 2. And Indiana recaptures the lead. Anunoby. Brunson knocked out of bounds. And knocked out there by Nembhard.
The ball was deemed to last touch Brunson's fingertips. Therefore, this is a successful challenge. Indiana basketball with 20 on the game clock.
Surprised, though, New York's not going to put anybody on the ball. They made that inbounds very easy.
Here comes Toppin. Got it! Timeout New York, 15.3. Pacers by 3 in overtime.
Mitchell Robinson's in there for defense and didn't do anything.
15.3 in overtime. And here's Brunson, picked up by Nembhard, down by 3. Here is a 3 for the tie, short. Caught by Hart, out to Towns, to tie, no! Rebound, fought for, loose, Bridges has got it. Clock is ticking, out of bounds. And the game is over, and Indiana has won, coming back and captured game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals on the road in the Garden.
Jalen, you had 4 fouls at the start of the fourth quarter. Were you surprised that the coach put you in at that point, or did you think that he might let you sit for a minute?
I trust whatever Tom Thibodeau goes with. I'm have his back no matter what. I just got to be smart.
Jalen, how do you summarize, you guys had a 14-point lead with 2:51 left to go. How do you summarize how the game closed?
Can't really summarize it. Give them a lot of credit. They closed the game out like they've been doing it all playoffs. Just not really good on our part.
Pretty rare to see a guy like Nesmith hit 5 threes in a row in late game. Just what did you see on the defense from him that let him get those shots?
I mean, it wasn't rare or a rare sighting. I mean, he can shoot, and but now when good teams, when they have a hot shooter, they find him. So it's just not good on our part, and finding him in transition and him getting open shots.
Pacers stole the game in the last minute. How difficult is to recover from something like this, and we're learning from this?
Tomorrow we watch film and get together as a team and just reevaluate and then be ready for game 2.
The lead was so big with so little time left. In the moment, are you realizing, kind of seeing it going down quickly, and are you realizing how hot he is?
I mean, yeah. I mean, once he hits one, you got to be on high alert, and so I got to do a better job of finding him. And I think he had like 1 or 2 that started it off, and with me in the vicinity, and it's not a way to close the game.
Jalen, and end of the game, they started trapping you more, like in the fourth. How'd you feel like you responded in those situations, and what do you feel like you could have done there?
Not turn the ball over and give my teammates a better chance to close out this game. Just turn the ball over doesn't help us. And I feel like I can, but also I feel like I know how not to turn the ball over, and so just like I said, it's not a good way to end the game.
Cat, how tough is this loss for you guys, and how do you guys bounce back?
I mean, any game you lose is tough, especially in the playoffs. How you bounce back? I mean, you just get back in the lab. Tomorrow we get to practice, watch the film, and get ready for the next one. That's the only way you bounce back.
For either of you, I mean, obviously we've talked so much about the nature of the comebacks against the Pistons, the 3 double-digit comebacks against the Celtics. What, I guess, being on the other side of this and the emotional weight of that, I know you were going to say you want to wipe the slate clean, but just how different is it to kind of be on the other end of it, and just how do you come back from it?
Yeah, I mean, in the playoffs, when you win, it's the best thing ever. When you lose, the worst thing ever. And so the best way to deal with all that is just stay level-headed and making sure we have each other's backs. Obviously, not the way we wanted to finish the game. But I mean, like you said, tomorrow we have to watch film and get better, and just making sure that we're ready for game 2.
Carl, obviously you're from here. You know the history of the Knicks and the Pacers, although it was a long time ago. Is there any part of you that's kind of aware of the historical similarities between this game and I know Tyrese did the choke gesture, you know, the same thing with Reggie Miller on the call. Is there any part of you that's thinking about that, or can you process that as a New Yorker?
I mean, it's our job to make history. So we're not here to repeat history. We're here to make history. So that doesn't pop into my mind. You know, I only think about the present and what we could do right now so we can make our own history.
For either one of you, I mean, for 46 minutes, you guys were keeping up with their pace. You guys were kind of meeting their intensity on the glass. Is it hard to, and I know probably right now it is, but when you step back and you look at this game, you guys did what you needed to do to win the game until the final 2 minutes. Can there be positives that you take from this and build on it as you go into game 2 and not get too down on yourself?
I mean, we didn't do what we needed to do. We would be coming in here talking a whole different ball game, but there's a lot of things, like you said, that we did good, and we put ourselves in a position to win. It's just about, I've said this multiple times, just executing and being disciplined for 48 minutes, you know, doing that for more of the game than we've done in the last 2 series. We got to be better, you know, in this series, especially against this team. And, you know, like you said, we played 46 good minutes. Those 2 minutes is where we lost the game, and that's on all of us. So we all got to be better. We all got to step up to the plate.
Jalen, does the experience in the playoffs of dealing with adversity and overcoming adversity come into play here after a game like this?
Yeah. Obviously, it's not a good feeling, but a lot of basketball left to be played. So we can't sulk. We just got to get better.
Two questions, one for you, Jalen, and for Kat. Did the referees give you an explanation of why they didn't call goaltending on your drive late? And then the other question is, when Obi, you guys were down 1 and Obi got the dunk, was the plan to let him score right away, or was it to foul him?
To answer your first question, no. No explanation. It's a great question. I think we should have fouled, and we just didn't.
Guys, Detroit had a lot of open looks on threes. Boston had a lot of open looks on threes, and tonight Indiana had a lot of opens on threes. How do you close that gap? How do you defend that so that they don't have those clean looks at those threes?
We got to get to their bodies and stay connected. And they play at a fast pace. They play a space game. And so now when they're driving the lanes, and it's easy to collapse, and then we're in rotation, and then they're lining up open threes. You just got to rotate better and get to bodies better, and just making sure we're connected.